Have you ever felt that sting when someone compares you to another? It lands right in your gut. Even if it's not meant to hurt, those words can feel heavy, like you're not enough as you are. It's a lonely place, standing in someone else's shadow. We've all been there, questioning ourselves, wondering if we're falling behind in a race we never signed up for. Comparison creates a false story, a story of lack and not measuring up. It can become a constant echo, chipping away at our spirit. Our unique journey gets squeezed into a box made for someone else. When we're compared, our individual effort is dismissed. It ignores the courage it takes just to be ourselves. This pain disconnects us from our own worth. It suggests our value depends on how we stack up against others. But that's a myth. Our worth isn't something to earn or prove, it's inherent. The pain of comparison is real, but it doesn't have to define us. We can learn to put down that heavy weight. We can choose to stand in our own story with courage and grace. You are enough, just as you are. Let's explore how to reclaim your story. Why do people compare? Often it's not about us at all. Sometimes it's their own insecurity or fear of not being enough. Comparison can be a learned habit. Maybe it was how they were motivated growing up. They might think they're helping, not realizing the hurt they cause. Sometimes it's about their unfulfilled dreams or regrets projected onto you. Understanding this doesn't excuse the behavior, but it gives us perspective. Their words reflect their own struggles, not your worth. This realization can loosen the grip of comparison. It's their story, not your truth. With this understanding, you can start to separate their issues from your self-worth. That's the first step toward compassion for yourself. So, how do you break free from the pain of comparison? Here are 4 steps. First, talk about it calmly. Use I statements. When you compare me to others, it hurts. Second, share your perspective. Explain how their words land on you. Let them see the impact. Invite empathy. Third, suggest a new way forward. Let's focus on my progress and strengths. Ask for encouragement, not comparison. Fourth, set boundaries if needed. If the behavior continues, say, I need to end this conversation if comparisons keep happening. Boundaries protect your emotional safety. They're not walls, they're gates to honor your worth. These steps aren't easy, but they're acts of self-respect. You're teaching others how to support you. You're reclaiming your story. Remember, you have the right to be seen for who you are. You don't have to carry the weight of comparison. You can choose a new path. What if they listen? Your courage could open a door to real connection. Acknowledge their willingness to change. Thank you for hearing me. Work together to find a new language, one of support, not judgment. Ask, how can you show support in a way that feels good to me? Share your goals and celebrate your wins together. Be patient. Old habits take time to change. If they slip up, gently remind them. Remember what we talked about? It's not about shaming, but guiding the conversation back to respect. This practice builds trust and deepens your relationship. Vulnerability creates space for both of you to grow. By sharing your feelings, you invite them to show up for you in a new way. This is how relationships move from hurt to understanding. The most important work is within ourselves. We can't control others, but we can care for our own hearts. Write down what you're proud of, big or small. Remind yourself that your worth comes from within. Be mindful of your social media diet. Unfollow what makes you feel less than. Fill your feed with inspiration, not comparison. Compare yourself only to who you were yesterday. Progress isn't a straight line. Celebrate your evolution. You are worthy of love and belonging, exactly as you are. Let go of who you think you should be and embrace who you are. That's the greatest gift you can give yourself and the world.